Good afternoon, my crafty friends. How you doing today? So, anyways, I still have my cold, as you can probably hear. And today my ears are all plugged. So I'm not having a great day. But anyways, I'm here and we're going to make a card. I was going to make 3, but quite honestly, I'm not up to it. So we're just going to do 1 today. So just bear with me a minute, see if anybody pops on, and I'm going to see if I can get this on my iPad. All right, so just bear with me a minute. Anyways, I hope you're all having a great day. Spring is here. That's always a good thing, right? Although I'm sure some of you love winter, but not me. I hate winter. So, well, hello, Jean. How are you? Okay. I don't think I have any announcements today, so I'm just gonna, if I do, I don't know what they are, so I'm just gonna go ahead and, you know, I'm just gonna turn the camera down and we're gonna go get moving here, okay? So I do apologize. I don't know what my voice sounds like, because like I said, my ears are plugged, so I hope it's not too bad to listen to. I'm glad you're doing good. All right, hang on a minute. I gotta figure out what I'm doing here. All right, we gotta turn that down like that. Then we gotta move this like this. Oh my goodness, I'm so disorganized here. Oh, there we go. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. Okay. All right, so my name is Judy Medlove, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Markham, Ontario, Canada. And I'm just going to find a pen here, maybe. And I'm just going to write it up here. Oh, it's not a very good marker, but if you want to see what, if you want to get in touch with me, or you want to see what upcoming classes I have, you can reach me at, this really pen is not very good at all, linktr.ee/Judy's Paper Crafts, okay? All right, so today I'm going to be playing with the By the Bay Sweet collection. So I'm just going to show you here. So it comes with this. This is on pages 22 and 23 of your mini catalog, your January to April mini catalog. Wow, we only have just over 1 more month to play with this. Wow, I'm so upset. Okay, so this is Balmy Blue Variegated Ribbon. This is absolutely so soft. It's beautiful. You can also, you can see it's blue and white. You can also take your blends and color the white if you want. So you'd have maybe blue and pink or whatever. Okay, so there's an option there. You know what, I'm just going to close this. It comes with the flat adhesive back pearls. These are absolutely stunning. Look at them. They're gorgeous. Love these. Okay. And the paper, I love the paper. So, okay. So I'm just going to quickly go through the paper. It all has a shiny, one side has shiny stuff on it. I don't know what it's called, so forgive me. All right. So we're just going to go through these real quick. Beautiful ocean view. We have some shells here, and you can see that some of them are shiny. Okay. And then on the other side, we just have some just pretty colors. The colors in this designer series paper are Balmy Blue, Coastal Cabana, Mint Macaron, Night of Navy, Petal Pink, Pool Party, and Sahara Sand. Okay. And then we've got this one in the navy, which these are actually, I think it was Patty Bennett, who's a demonstrator in the U.S., suggested that there's some little mini shell dies, and if you use this to cut out the mini shell dies, they have a real shine to them, and they're quite pretty. And that's the other side again. I don't know. I would say this was probably the ground and this was the sky, but maybe not. And then we've also got this kind of shelly one here. And again, you can see that it's metallic. And then some waves. This one's in the Sahara sand. Again, a metallic. Okay. And again, you don't have to use these for waves. You can just use them for whatever you want. This one's quite pretty. These lines here are in gold. So that's very pretty. I'm trying to get it to, yeah, there. Okay. And there's lots of dies. The dies will cut out the crabs here, some of the birds. Okay, and then we have a bunch of fish with, this is Sahara sand. Okay, and then on this side, we just have some birds and crabs and some little shells. And again, the dies will cut out the bird and the crab. And then we have the same thing, but in the Mint Macaron green background here. And then that's on the other side. And then we have this piece here, which again is shiny. And some beautiful shells on the other side. This is one of my favorites. I love the golds. I love a DSP that's got gold thrown in it. And that's the other side, just kind of like balmy blue. And you can, again, cut the crabs out. And these shell shapes of those. I already did that one. And last but not least, we have this one, again, with the gold in it. And shells on the other side. All right. This is the one I'm going to play with today. So here is the dies and the stamp set. So the stamp set has some cute little sentiments. You are a pearl, rare and precious, heartfelt sympathy, and thank you for everything. Okay. So this is a little stamp. It stamps some sand and 3 little shells. And there is a die here that will also, I'm getting glare here, sorry. Let me see if I can move this a little bit there. This die here will cut out these 3 shells, okay? And then we have this one, this shell here. This will cut that out. There's a snail here that will cut the snail out. That will cut the snail out, sorry. This will cut the little pearl out. The crab, and we can cut the crab out. We can cut some shells out. There's the bird. There's some grass, another shell. There's the 3 little birds. And then we have this one, okay, you can put a pearl inside, and just some more sand, okay? So we also have, what else do I have here? I'm just going to try and show you. So this one here cuts this out, okay, which is this. And then you can cut the little pearl here. Stamp the pearl. Again, I'm getting the glare, sorry. And put that inside. I just put a adhesive back pearl, excuse me, in there instead. And the other piece I was looking for, I can't find. Oh, yeah, so then there's this one. This is this die. Okay, so like that. And then it just folds in half. Okay, and then you can put a little pearl in there, or your adhesive back pearl. Okay. So just showing you different things you can do. This piece here, this is just a piece I was playing with and stamped some birds on it and some of the sand and the shells. So it cuts it out. Oops. Let me see. No, I'm never going to be able to figure it out. There we go. It cuts it out like this. And so all it does is cut the top off, okay? So your bottom is still, it's not like it cuts the strip. It just cuts this one wavy line here. Okay? So that's about that for that. And I've got a couple of samples here I was going to show you. So this was done in the Balmy Blue. And I took a piece of the Designer Series paper and just glued that on. I cut 1 inch off the edge here. And And then use that one I just showed you and cut a little bit of a wavy line there and just stamp some shells on there and some sand. Cut the bird out of the DSP and just glued it onto a piece of Sahara sand and glued. This is another piece of the designer series paper. Okay, so I just glued that on there. Cut a shell out with one of the dies off the DSP and just adhered that as well. Okay. This one, I don't know if you remember, we have a seashells 3D embossing folder. Okay, we've had this for a couple of years. I don't know if it will be carried forward. Well, I don't know anything that'll be carried forward or not. So again, if there's something you really want, I would suggest that you get it soon because there's only, like I said, 1 month left for this catalog, just over 1 month for the annual catalog and the mini catalog, and I don't know what's going to be carried forward. So if there's something you really want, including ink or whatever, I would suggest you get it soon. Okay. Anyway, so I used the, this was done in Night of Navy, and I used the embossing folder Seashells and embossed that. I hope you can see that okay. And just took a piece of designer series paper and adhered that to a piece of the gold foil paper. Stamped this, and you are a Pearl Rare and Precious, and stamped it in the Night of Navy. And there's one of those little ones I cut out and adhered the pearl to it, and a couple of little shells I cut out, and that was that. Oh, and then on the inside, I just took a strip of the DSP and adhered that, and another little shell. Okay, so that was that. So today we're going to use some Mint Macaron. So again, we are 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. So I'm just going to give that. I've already folded it. I've already cut all the pieces. I've done everything basically. Excuse me. So, excuse me. So I've cut this piece. This is a cut at 3 by 5 1/8. Okay, so I'll just put that there. And we're just going to adhere that. So basically, it's just a tiny little bit of the base is showing. So I've cut just 1/8 of an inch off. Yeah, 1/8 of an inch. Okay, so I'm just going to take the glue. I know, it seems a shame to waste this side, doesn't it, eh? But that's okay. Don't despair yet. Okay. So we're just going to adhere that. There we go. Oh, Jean says she loves the pearls. I love the pearls too. They're beautiful. Okay, so then I've got, oh, just a minute. I dropped a piece on the floor here. Sorry. Oh, I gotta get that because I'm gonna need that later. Okay, so then here's the other side. So I've cut this at 1 1/4 by 5 1/8. So everything is cut at 5 1/8. So I'm going to adhere that there, but first I've got these 2 strips, in the one in the Mint Macaron and one in Petal Pink, and they are again 5 1/8 by about 1/2 inch wide. Okay, so it's 1/2 inch. And I'm just going to put some glue on this side. So I'm going to glue that down like that. No, that really doesn't matter which side it goes on. Might be too much glue, but that's okay. And I'm just going to have it sticking out just a little bit. I'll be able to see more when I flip it back over. Yeah, okay, just about like that. So just straighten it up just a little bit. There we go. And then I'm going to do the same with the Petal Pink. Actually, I'm going to just put it here a little bit. You can use your seal, or you can use your glue, whatever you want to use. Excuse me. Okay, that's too much showing, so I'm gonna. Whoop. need 2 hands for this. Let's pull this back out. There. You want them about the same, both pieces about the same same thickness there. I think I've got glue everywhere, but that's okay. I still want on my mat here. Okay, so now we've got that. I'm just going to adhere this piece to the base. So again, it's a pretty easy card. And because I've got everything already cut, it looks actually easier because everything's all done. And again, we're just gonna line it up. And it needs to come over, go back over there. That looks pretty good. Okay, so now you want to give this a good press because you've got a little bit of this paper underneath and you've got a couple of layers here. So you want to try and give that a good press so it adheres really well. There we go. Okay, I'm just waiting, looking to see if there's any comments, but I don't see any. So, okay, so this one here, I cut this in the, gold foil, okay, which is this piece here, and then I just cut it off, okay, because I didn't want the bottom, I just wanted this. So I'm just gonna play with this for a minute to see what I want to do. I've cut some of this seaweed or grass, I don't know what it is. Oh. And I'm probably gonna stick that there. And I've cut this other little piece of seaweed or grass, so I'll probably put that there. And I've got some shells. So maybe a shell there and a shell there and a sentiment. Okay, so I'm just going to take my seal and I'm just going to run it along here so that I can adhere this easily. Okay, so maybe there. And maybe there. Okay, I don't know if I want to pop this or not, so I'm going to think about it for a minute. I might just glue it down. So just going to kind of put that like that. And okay, so now if I put these 2 shells here, oh yeah, so with these shells, I'm going to take my Wink of Stella and I'm just going to go over these lines here. I'm not going to do the whole shell. I'm just going to do the lines so they stand out a little bit better. Not that they really need to stand out. They are indented and, you know, you can see it, but I just wanted to do it anyways. Okay. Now, question is, do I want to pop this or not? This one's not going to stay because it needs some more. Needs to be up a little bit higher. There we go. My seal was down too low, so it wouldn't stick. Okay. Like that. And, all right. You know what? I think I will pop it up. I don't know whether I want to pop it or not, but I think I will. And if I don't like it, so be it, right? All right, I'm putting lots on here today because I want them on top of these little green pieces that I added, just to give them some extra support. Okay. All right, so we'll just kind of, I don't know, put him there like that. Maybe we'll move him way over here. You know what? All right. Put him there like that. There we go. Oh, I should have put these on first. Now I guess I'll pop these two. I might as well pop everything today, right? I'll just put one on. And one on there. Okay, I'm going to put this behind here like that. And this one, I'll pull this one off. This one's too big. Too big for my purpose. So I'm just going to get a little one. And I want it over that way. I want to be able to slide that one in, and I couldn't do it. So I'll put that under there. And then this one can go under there like that. There we go. And then I have the sentiment already. So I used Mint Macaron and Petal Pink, and I used the double oval punch for this. Okay. So now I have a question for you, because I really can't decide. I stamped the the happy birthday is from, yeah, I used a different sentiment because I needed a birthday card. So this is from the Heron Habitat, okay? And I used this happy birthday. Excuse me. So I stamped it in the gold. Well, I stamped it in the Versamark and then embossed it in the gold, okay? And I kind of want to put it there, but I don't know if I like the gold or if I just want it stamped in the Mint Macaron. See, I find the Mint Macaron seems to make it softer. So what do you guys think? Okay, so there's the Mint Macaron. And there is oh, come on. There is the gold. So I'm open to any suggestions here. The gold or the green? Gold, and might put the sentiment lower. Well, it's got to cover this part because I don't like that. So maybe there, like that. Okay. Okay. So you like the gold better? Okay, we'll do the gold. Okay, so I'll just stick that on there. And I'm going to pop that as well. So we're going to put these towards the bottom because they have to go on top of that. So we don't want to put it at the top because we want to be able to slide it over there. So maybe that's about as low as I can go. There. And then for the final touch, we're going to put some pearls on. So I'm going to use one big one. And we'll put the big one up here. It doesn't really matter where it goes. And then a couple of the little ones. One over here. And one down here. Excuse me. All right, and is that low enough, Jean? Well, that's as low as it can go anyway. Like I said, I wanted to cover that cut part. So, and that is your card for today. So I'll just bring this one in, and I'll bring the other two in again just to show you. And again, so there's lots and lots of things you can do with the dies and the designer series paper and the stamps. I use mostly the dies, but again, there's lots that you can do. So again, if you're interested, you know, get that DSP. I don't know how much longer it's going to be around for, so you don't want to wait too long. Anyways, thank you so much for joining me today. Hopefully next Wednesday I will be feeling much better and my ears won't be plugged. And I will have something else for you next week. All right, thanks very much, guys. And hopefully we'll see you next week. Have a great week. All right, bye now.